Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Trails in the Sky, first chapter. The last episode, we finished up Chapter 3, saving the Professor and sending Agate to protect both Tita and the Professor as they escape. We also learned that it turns out the intelligence division of the Royal Army was responsible for all the bad things that have happened up to this point in the game, and it looks like they are planning something in the capital. And so, in this episode, it's time to start the final chapter and head to the final city and the capital of Gransel. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, all we have left to do is we have a quick thing we want to do here. We want to go over to here, because we actually don't have, you'll see, we don't have fast travel yet. So we're going to go ahead and head up here to try to depart Zeiss.
On a ship named Escalator.
Hey, it's you guys. I feel like filled me in on everything. Are you guys ready to get checked in? Yep, thanks. All right then, just write your names and contact information down here. Okay. Estelle and Joshua completed check-in procedures for their flight. All right, here are your boarding passes. Just show these to the attendant when you board. Receive 2 boarding passes. I still don't think we can fast travel yet. Nope, so we'll go ahead and head forward to the boarding gate, which will be down here. Ah, Antoine. Hey, thanks for the help yesterday. Meow. But man, you really had us scared back at the fortress. I hope you've reflected on your actions, young man. He's not even listening. Maybe he's just pretending not to understand. Well, fine. You did help us out. Thanks, Antoine. Hey, it's you two. Oh, hi, Chief. I just heard from the Factory Chief Murdoch. You guys pulled off the rescue, right? The Professor's always been a real mentor to us engineers. So I'd like to offer my own thanks as well. Hehe, well, we couldn't have done it without your help. But I gotta say, that little guy nearly gave me a heart attack. So, what was that? Was that intentional? You know what they say. If you want to fool the enemy, start by fooling your friends. Anyway, what brings you guys to the landing port? We're heading to the Royal Capital on behalf of Professor Russell. We're booked on the 11 a.m. airship. It looks like we're early. Seems the ship's running late. They'll need time to unload the cargo, so you probably have time to hang out in town for a while. Maybe we will. Hey, you two. Well, if it isn't Gerard. What's the matter? I'm glad I caught you. It's great you're here too, Chief. You see, we've got a problem. What kind of problem? I just got a message from the Orbital Ship Company. Looks like the 11 a.m. airship is going to be delayed for a few hours. What? Hey, what's this all about? More trouble with sky pirates? Something like that, I guess. There's word of a terrorist plot to disrupt the Queen's birthday festival. They set up military inspections at all airship landing ports to investigate. That? They're probably looking for Professor Russell and the others. The airship bound for the capital is stuck in Rouen for the moment. The Royal Army's patrol ship from the Leiston Fortress is coming instead. I see. Sounds like you're going to be pretty busy then, huh? Yeah, I've got to explain the situation to the other passengers. Anyway, now that the two of you will have to find a way to kill some time. How about you wait at the Bracer Guild and I'll call to let you know when the airship arrives. Yeah. Thank you very much. I don't like this. If the Royal Army shows up, they're going to want to investigate the Leibniz. I'd better have a chat with Chief Murdoch. Good point. It wouldn't be good if they investigated yesterday's incident. Please take care. Huh. I'm not so old that I would need kids like you worrying about me. Anyway, see you later. Joshua, this is bad, right? Yeah, going by airship could be dangerous now. It'll take longer, but I think we're better off traveling on foot. And here I was looking forward to finally riding an airship after so long. This grudge shan't be forgotten, Colonel Richard. Now, just think of it as continuing our training. Let's go to the reception desk and cancel our booking. So yeah, bet you thought you could actually fast travel or use the airships. Nope, that is exclusively reserved for the second game. I'm not joking. You go through the entirety of Trails in the Sky, first chapter, and can't even go into the sky. Oh, it's you guys again. I'm afraid I still don't know when the ship will arrive. Sorry, but would you mind waiting at the Bracer Guild for now? Actually, we've had a slight change of plans. Sorry, but could we cancel our booking? I see. Well, I can't say I blame you. Since the airship hasn't arrived yet, there's no cancellation fee. Just return the tickets you got earlier and you're good. Alright, got it. Oh, looks like the patrol ship is here. That was fast. Well, I guess we'll be on our way. Sorry for the trouble, and thank you for your help. Not at all. Hope you'll fly with us another time. And look who's here to investigate.
Things are starting to get lively here. First, let's pay a visit to the factory chief. To come up with such a plan, I would expect nothing less from the Colonel.
Phew, that was a shock. Run into the intelligence division if we stay here any longer. Let's hurry up and get out of town. Yeah, let's go. So to get to the royal capital, we head off on the eastern road, right? Yeah, we head north on the Ritter roadway and aim for Songhai Gate. Once we pass the gate, we'll be in the Grancel region, where the capital is.
We never seem to have much luck.
And so now we have access to fast travel. Very first place we are going to go is Erledin.
Let's go.
We can go ahead and head over here, and downstairs at the reception desk, roughly, it's like right in here, we can talk to him. People forget their stuff more often than you'd think. We hold on to it for a while, but most never come back to get their lost item. This book, for example, it's collected dust sitting here so long, we'll have to toss it to make room. Huh? You want it? Okay, but don't tell the captain. We're not allowed to do this. Carnelia, Volume 8. And the last thing we're going to do is we want to farm very specific items in order to complete some of the recipes in Grancel. I believe at this point, if you do not grind them now, you will miss out on them in the future. So, what we want, we can go to items and we can go to materials. Let's go ahead. Can I sort any better than this? I guess not. So, we are going to want to get 12 monster eyes. Let's see if we can find them easily. We have 13, which is great. We want to get 6 monster rows. We have 5 of them, so we want to get 1 more. And we want to get 6 monster gelatins. So, we want to go fight some of the jellyfish in Crimson Tower or white pengus in Caldia to get the monster row. And we want to fight the damp crawlers in Caldia tunnels and the jellyfish in Crimson Tower to get the gelatin. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be spending a little bit of time. I don't actually expect it'll take us nearly as long as some of the other ones. We'll go here to
Estelle.
Crimson Tower because it'll be a little bit quicker. And I'm just going to farm some of these jellyfish until we get the eyeball or the row we need. And then after that, we'll go ahead and go to the tunnel to farm the gelatin we need.
Rested in.
All right, after just 1 run of the tower and 1 run of the caves, we got the 13 eyes. We only needed 12. We got the 7 row. We only needed 6. And we got the 7 gelatin, which we only needed 6 of. So we have everything we need at this point to complete all of the recipes. I'm going to make like multiple backup saves here. Again, there's so many. Don't waste it. It'll be a while, but just in the off chance I want to come back because there is an achievement associated with it, we can.
Nice job, Joshua.
And so all we're going to do now is we can head, once we're ready, to the Songhai Gate.
Here we go.
Once again, once you request the permit to leave, you will not be able to return. So make sure you've done everything up to this point. So this is Songheim Gate, huh? It kind of looks like the Garoon Gate in the Roland region, doesn't it? That's because they're both part of the same Auhenberg wall that surrounds the capital region. It was built nearly 1,000 years ago, but it seems quite sturdy. No wonder it was able to keep out the Imperial army when they invaded. Yeah, it looks like a cannonball wouldn't even make a dent. It's also a tourist spot, right? If we had time, we could go to the roof and... Knowing you, you probably want to go sprinting along the top of the wall, huh? Rude? No, I don't. I was thinking about, having a nice quiet lunch, just the two of us. Like, just talking, enjoying the breeze. Huh? Don't we do that all the time? Yeah, forget it. Let's just hurry up and get the paperwork over with and head for the royal capital. I may be wrong here, but... Are you upset or something? Yep, you're wrong. Stop saying weird stuff. Let's just hurry up and go inside already. Girls sure are complicated. So, again, once we're ready, we'll go ahead and head inside. There'll be no coming back to the Zeiss region. Hey there, welcome to the Songheim Gate. If you're heading to the royal capital, you'll need to get border permits first. West border permit. Right, could you help with the paperwork? Sure thing, just sign this paper. But man, kids these days sure are adventurous. You two here for a highway hiking date or something? Huh? Date? Haha, it's not like that. We're siblings, believe it or not. Huh. Huh? You don't look anything alike, though I see you do have the same last name. Anyway, your paperwork's all set. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Oh, it's just Gur? Okay. Estelle? You've been acting weird all day. Are you feeling alright? Should we take a break? No, really, it's nothing. Let's just get to the capital. Alright, if you say so. If it's not a date, are you heading to the capital to watch the tournament? Huh? The tournament? Oh, so that's not it either. The tournament's a fighting competition held at the Grand Arena in the capital. Each year, the kingdom's finest warriors gather to showcase their fighting skills. I think the preliminaries start this afternoon. Wow, that sounds like fun. Oh, sounds like the kind of event you'd enjoy, Estelle. Thanks to Her Majesty, they've discounted the entry fee too. If I didn't have my duties here, I'd have gone to watch myself. Haha, that's tough luck. To be honest, I'd rather participate than just watch. It'd be a great way to see our progress after all the training we've done. That's true. But if the preliminaries are starting today, it's probably too late to join. Besides, we've got work to do. We'll have to settle for watching this time. Aw, lame. What is it? That's a pretty intense stare. That emblem. I didn't notice it at first because you're so young, but are you two bracers? Yep, that's right. Is that a problem? Well, not exactly a problem, but... Man, I'm really stumped here. It doesn't seem possible, but... Hey, what's with the idle chit-chat? You're on duty. Captain. Is there a problem? Well, it's just that... These kids here, they seem to be bracers. What? Ah, you two. I'm sorry, but could I perhaps have a moment of your time? The thing is, we really need to be getting to the capital. Oh, so you're headed to the capital. Just out of curiosity, what's your business there? Oh, we've been asked to do a job? What kind of job? Well, the professor... wait, no, how should I explain this? I apologize, but the guild has forbidden us from disclosing details regarding our job. We also have our client's privacy to consider, so we'd appreciate it if you just allow us to proceed. Huh, that sounds suspicious. Seems like we really do need to discuss this in greater detail. I don't really understand what's going on here. Well, the thing is, we just received word from headquarters. It seems the Royal Guard has rebelled against Her Majesty and is staging terrorist attacks across the region. And apparently, some of the attackers are even posing as bracers. As a precaution, anyone claiming to be a bracer is subject to an in-depth investigation. What? Hey, stop blabbing to these people. Sorry, but it's a direct order from the higher-ups. Till your identities can be verified, we'll have to ask you to remain here. You've got to be kidding. Why are we...
Ah, you've finally arrived.
He comes in clutch again. Huh? You.
Goodness, you certainly kept me waiting. If you've got your border permits already, shall we head to the capital?
What? I'm terribly sorry, Professor. Preparing took us a bit of extra time and held up our departure. Just hang on a second. Who are you exactly?
Pardon my late introduction. My name is Alba, an archaeology scholar. I'm from North Ambria State, and I'm in Liberl for research.
Hey, has this man completed his paperwork? Yeah, just now. His passport is official, and it seems the History Museum in the capital has vouched for his identity. I see. In that case, I don't see any issue. My apologies, Mr. Alba. By the way, how exactly do you know these two?
They're bracers, you see. They've saved my skin more times than I care to count. Lifesavers, these two. Anyway, that's why I asked them to join me on my journey to the capital. Isn't that right, Estelle and Joshua?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's totally what happened. Well, in that case, I suppose that's should be verification enough. My apologies, there seems to have been a misunderstanding here. Right, it's all okay now, so we're good. No need to worry. We know you were just doing your job. Seriously, you guys almost gave me a heart attack. Not just you, Professor, but Joshua too. You both played along so smoothly. For a second, I thought I forgot about some plan we'd made or something. Of course not. You should have realized right away that I was just going along with the story. Huh. Well, sorry for not catching on quicker. Although, you're really not exactly the most perceptive guy either. Did you say something? Nope, nothing at all. Oh, my apologies. I gave you both quite the surprise. I noticed you were in a bit of a bind, and I thought I'd step in and help. That wasn't a problem, was it? Oh, no. We were definitely in a bind. Thank you, Professor Alba. Yes, we really appreciate it. Not at all. Consider it a minor repayment for all the help in your past. But why were you having such trouble with the army? I overheard something about a terrorist attack. It seems there are criminals disguising themselves and causing trouble. Looks like we got mistaken for a couple of them. Yeah, exactly. And boy, does it tick me off. The army is just filled with so many arrogant jerks. My, how unfortunate. I heard that incident at the Crimson Tower turned out to be kidnapping. By the way, was that case ever resolved? Yeah. There are still a lot of loose ends, but I guess you could say it's resolved. As expected of you two. From the moment we first met, I had a feeling you'd become top-notch bracers. Yes, it seems my judgment was spot on. Oh, please. Flattery won't get you anywhere. We're still in training. But more importantly, why are you here, Professor? I'm on my way to the royal capital, of course. I wanted to take the airship, but my funds are a bit stretched. But hey, as an archaeologist, stamina is key and walking helps keep me in shape. You don't have to push yourself so hard. I guess you're still living that poverty lifestyle, huh? Such is life for us in the humanities. Especially for an archaeologist. Any mira I get, I spend on my next excavation. This guy's hopeless. Anyway, meeting you here feels like fate. Why don't you join us? We can all head to the capital together. Hey, Estelle. Professor Alba might have his own plans. I'd be more than happy to join you. There are monsters on the road after all, and I'd feel much safer traveling with you two. Although the capital isn't too far from here. If that's the case, we'd be glad to travel with you. Great. Let's head for the capital. And so, we have a Professor Alba joining us as we head all the way to the capital. So let's go ahead and start our journey over there.
Finally, the Gransel region.
Finally, the Gransel region. You can actually view, well, we won't be able to view anything yet. And yeah, as they said, this is every region in Liberl at this point. We have a brand new enemy here. Go ahead and fight it, of course. This is, once we get the stun.
Accept your challenge.
You're mine!
This is the hill bee. Just a regular bee. Doesn't do much. It'll try to poison you. Very easy fight.
I can't lose yet.
Hey, you there. Huh? Looks like an army unit. You lot, sightseeing at the Herb Royal Village is prohibited. Didn't you hear the announcement they made in Gransel the other day? Oh, we're not from the capital. We just passed through the Songheim Gate and we're on our way to Gransel. Oh, so you're visitors. Taking a leisurely stroll down the road in the middle of a terrorist scare. Imagine being so carefree. Putting the terrorism stuff aside, what's the Arab Royal Villa? If I recall correctly, it's a small palace to the east of here that belongs to the Liberl royal family. It's usually open to the public as a place for citizens to relax, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's currently closed. The army is using it as an investigation headquarters for the terrorist incidents. Investigation headquarters? Travelers aren't explicitly forbidden from using the roads around the villa, but if you don't want to be mistaken as terrorists, I'd recommend staying away. Quite tense around here, isn't it? Whenever I'm told not to go somewhere, it makes me want to go there even more. How about we take a little detour and check out the villa? Yeah, I can't help feeling a little curious. But we were just warned not to. Now's not the time to be taking any chances. Besides, like the soldier said, there could be terrorists around here. Well, yeah, but isn't that all just the intelligence division trying to pin blame on the Royal Guard and the bracers for their... Estelle. Don't just go spreading that info around. If we carelessly tell other people what's going on, we'll drag them into the situation too. Yeah, good point. What was that? Intelligence what? Never mind. Anyway, let's hurry to the capital. A pity, but I suppose you're right.
My step feels
And
lighter.
this is a huge change from the original. I will show off the map once we've uncovered the entire thing, but right down here will be another chest for us, with, of course, another new enemy. These are basically just redos of enemies we have seen throughout the entire game. I don't think there's any new enemy types here. This is the Swamp Chupacabra, which of course we... Oh, well, that was an insta-kill. Perfect. We get a Tier-all bomb there. And unfortunately, I don't believe we can go any further south. We can try, but... Oh, no, we can, in fact, get the Arab Royal Scenic Route. We're going to hold off on doing that for a second, though. We'll go ahead and head up north instead. There's another bee over there. We've already fought those guys, but we will grab the green item.
I'll be your opponent.
Out. Here's our next enemy type. Eat this. And here we go. Follow-up attack. This is the Hellmars, a little bird. Black Fang's gonna go crazy here. Again, he's insane, especially later in the game.
Let's keep moving.
Go ahead and head up here. There's some more Chupacabras. If you do want to fight, it's like this grouping right here is a really good way to get XP. Unfortunately, I don't have Black Fang ready to go, so I'm taking a little bit longer now, but I also didn't get the follow-up attack like I should have. Ooh, Estelle is petrified. Let's see, I think an aerial might be enough. It's a 0 cost. Yep, there we go.
Let's keep it up.
Only 302 XP. We are much stronger than we should be. And the final new enemy for this area is another one of these, like, egg bird enemies. Let's go ahead and stun it. And here we go. We have the Primera. So we can just go ahead and finish it off. We'll just do a Petrify Breath, hitting them both. It's a 0 cost, so might as... Oh, they reflect. I totally forgot they reflect magic attacks. There we go. That's every new enemy in this area, so at this point we can just go ahead and run through. The capital is right up there. We're going to hold off for a second. Instead, we're going to head over here. Grab this other green item. View material pluses. And right over here will be another chest for us.
This chest looks good.
With an EP Charge 3. Further south, we can find 2 more chests and another new area. So we'll go ahead and go down here. Did I pass a green item? I feel like I just... I thought I saw one on the map. And a blue exclamation point, of course, being a new thing for us to get. Also, well, this will go into what I'm about to tell us anyway. So we'll go ahead and come over here. Grab this green item. We can go ahead and, again, go further south just to show that this is the Arab scenic route. It wraps around. And finally, we can go ahead and head up this way, where we can reach that item. I think I have to go around this way. Climb up here. And we can grab an Elixir of Life. Let's go ahead and head to the Garoon Gate right over here, which we've actually been to the other side of the Garoon Gate, because I'll show it on the map once we get over there. Actually, I'll just show it now. The Garoon Gate is on the other side of Roland, so we actually had visited from the other side before this. Go ahead and just run all the way down. This is the Garoon Gate, because of course, when there's a blue thing there for us, it means there is a key item for us to grab that is in fact missable. So let's just head over there, and then I can talk about the region itself. Here we go. So, in the original, this was a much more confusing area. There was so many zones you had to pass through. Every zone looked basically the exact same. Now it's just a big circle. If you go down here, you'll notice it kind of just wraps around back up to this. So it's much, much easier to navigate than the original. On top of that, stuff like this higher area wasn't in the original either. Again, it was just kind of a big circle that all looked the same with trees around it. In fact, I'd say it's probably my least favorite region in the original, just appearance-wise. So I'm glad it got changed here in the remake. There is a green item for us to get, but it looks... Oh, it's just right here. That was going to be on an upper floor. Get a droplet of magic right there. And right over there will be our blue exclamation point we need to go to. So we'll go ahead and run over there. And I think... we can just... How do we go up? It's right over here. We can go ahead and head up here and out this side to reach this guy right here. I'm surprised you made it all the way here. Hey, as a memento of the occasion, I'll give you this. Haha, it's just an old book of mine, but still, you can have it. Arnia, Volume 9. If we run all the way down here, in the original game, there was a chest. I don't think there is now, but because there's not a chest... that probably means there's a green item all the way down here. Yep. How'd I know? I know because pretty much every time there hasn't been a key item or a chest, there's been a green item. So with all that, I don't think we actually need to keep traveling around. We'll go ahead and head down to the Arab scenic route now, since we have everything we need. Can I fast travel? We'll just start over here at the Garoon Gate. It's fine. I'll see you go the other way, but this will work too. So go ahead and head down south. And after this, we've explored pretty much all of Grancel. It's a very, very small region compared to the rest of them. And again, in this game, it's just a big circle, so nowhere near as confusing as it used to be. There are a few new enemies. In fact, there are quite a ton of new enemies for us to get, including a Shining Palm. Let's go ahead and fight our first one here. Uh-oh. There we go. Eat this. Oh, I need to check something. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. We got the stun. We go with chain combo, and then... we'll just go for a crit here and then into a full burst.
Here, Estelle.
These are a little bit tougher enemies because, as the guards mentioned, we're not supposed to be here yet. This is an off-limits area, but there's nothing here that's going to stop you from getting here, so let's go ahead and just blue impact for free. There we go. One thing I did want to... I keep pressing the wrong thing. I want to check... I got the Shining Palm back here, right? Yep, okay. Just want to make sure. We'll go over here to Grancel. So that's the first of many enemies that we can fight here. Up here's a dead end that used to have a chest. Those are the same enemies. We don't need to fight them. But right here is a new enemy, the War Bat. Again, another variation of a creature we haven't seen in a while. Uses a Black Fang to get rid of them, followed by a full burst. There is one that survived all that somehow. That's crazy. Grab that item. And I believe this is a thing that's going to be used in later games. It's a monument. I believe it's used in the second game, but it actually doesn't have a purpose in this game. Go ahead and head down here. This is a Shining Palm location, but unfortunately we did not get lucky enough to get one here. Here's another new enemy. We'll just avoid you for now. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. This is a Dynadial Plus. I didn't see it shaking, so I actually was not ready for this to happen. Let's go ahead and just open with an attack, and then have her do another attack. I would have came back at a much later time if I knew this was going to happen. Let's go for a Sever here. The reason is that you have Alba here you have to protect. So that's why I was like, I don't want to open any monster chests, but here we are now. So
I won't let you.
we're just gonna hope Alba doesn't get targeted.
You're mine.
Faster.
All right.
Let's go ahead and use this. A stone impact. We have a crit.
Ready?
Please run away, Alba. We also got 2 other new enemies that just spawned in with him. I'll show them off here in a second. These are Croco Sharks. We're going to keep trying Petrify Breaths, trying to hit all of them, or as many as we can. Again, as long as they don't chase Alba, we're fine. If they do chase Alba, I'm going to be really concerned really quickly.
That time.
I won't let you.
Bonus.
Okay. And then Black Fang on all of them. Follow up. Huge. Estelle has a barrage we can do. Please get a critical so I can, or a strike so I can full burst. There we go.
I'm on fire.
They're perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better turn, especially when I was not ready for that.
Lose yet.
So for that chest, we get EP3, one of the best skills in the game. I mean, truly just insanely good. And because that was a plus version, we can actually fight the not plus version right here. It should be significantly easier. Shouldn't have done that, but yeah, this is just the regular Dynodile. Let's go for a Black Fang. Follow up.
All right.
And then Estelle, we can go for pretty much the same thing. Let's just barrage here.
Time to end this. Rope the defense.
Too slow.
Trying to break the Dynodile if we can. Oh, please get away from that.
I'll be your
Please get away from
opponent.
that. Die.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, he had an insta-kill move he used on Estelle. Oh, this could be really bad. No, I gotta retry. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? That's wild. Let's go for a normal attack here. And then let's do a Black Fang. Follow up.
Let's go.
There we go. And then Dynodile is weak to Earth, so we can do a free Stone Impact. Yeah, I'm surprised the Dynodile Plus didn't use that on me at all, because I think they both have a chance to do that.
My turn.
I'll be your
But we were
opponent.
fine, so Petrify Breath,
Leave it to me.
Estelle Barrage.
To end this. Joshua, do it.
Joshua, there's not much oh, nope, I got the delay, perfect.
I'll be your opponent.
And then we can just go for a, I mean, we're fine. Yep, there we go. It's a Dynodile defeated. He gives the most XP, I think, in this entire area. I'm going to save now that I did that, though, because, oh my gosh. That was extremely scary. I think, I mean, this one's a fine save. There we go. Got some rewards here. We get the Tiger Heart for recording 180 enemy types. It increases your HP, strength, defense. It's insane. We're going to throw it on somebody. And then Heavenly Insight for performing 100 Brave Attack bursts. It gives you Art's range of plus 5 meters. Going to be really good for a character coming up here in a second. We don't need the Grail Ring, I don't think. In fact, the Grail Locket's just a better version of the Grail Ring. And then the Tiger Heart should probably just go on Joshua here. Estelle is low, but that's because we just gave her a ton of HP. So we can avoid you birds. Did I see something? No, that was just my character. A green item right here. For you material pluses. And if we keep going down here, there should be, yep, this way. But over here is another chest right there. Oh, I saw it. We're going to go ahead and go charge up my CP before we do that.
We'll end this in no time.
It's going to be easier than the Dynodile, so that's why I'm like, we can do this one.
How do you like that?
That's a Croco Shark. We'll just fight these guys. There we go, got the stun.
You're mine.
Try to build, I guess our burst gauge was already full, so I don't even need to worry about this really.
I'll show no.
This might be a little bit long. Again, these enemies are tougher. These are not meant to be here just yet.
I'll show no mercy.
Let's see, 0 cost, Petrified Breath,
It flinched.
You're mine. Let's keep
and then a 0 cost Blue Impact. Here we go. Okay, should be good to take, there's a level up as well. So we should be good enough to take on this chest now.
This chip.
Go ahead and make sure we save.
Use caution.
And this one is
My turn.
the Croco Shark pluses. So let's go ahead and open with Joshua's Black Fang, full burst,
All right.
and then a barrage.
Time to end this. Rope the defense.
Follow up.
This is the end. On fire.
Get rid of one of them already, and it called for more backup. That's awesome. Gotta love when that happens. Let's go for a flare arrow, hitting as many as we can. Ooh.
You're a lifesaver.
As long as they don't target Alba, we're fine. They really don't do that much.
Payback time.
Ready at any
And unlike the
time.
other one, this doesn't have the insta-kill moves. Let's Black Fang here. Follow up. Since Black Fang does have a chance for insta-kill, we can go ahead and go for a barrage now, hitting... Need to hit the Croco Shark plus. Yeah, the right there. That's fine. I'm only gonna be able to hit the one, but we get rid of him, so he can't call for any more backup. Joshua, you get a crit and a full burst.
Faster. Leave it to me.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Black Fang. And there we go.
Yeah, that's good.
That's another easy one. EP Cut 3 again. Really, really solid art skill. We're just getting a ton of really good art skills. I want to say now, if we go check out... I clicked the wrong one again. We should now have all of them from Hilby down to the Dynadial Plus. So that's good. The only other one we're missing here is going to be the Shining Palm, which I'll probably just run around trying to grab it once we get to one of its locations up here. We'll go ahead and fight this. I don't really care to... I don't need to get the finish here, but I do want to get enough CP where we can kill a Shining Palm if we did get into a fight with it. There we go. That's probably good enough.
So strong.
Yes, it is. Right up here is a place we probably can't get to yet, but we will just run all the way up here. Grab this item. This is that Herb Royal Villa it was talking about, and as you can see inside, the Intelligence Division is in fact taking it over right now. So we'll go ahead and tier. And let's hope the Shining Palm's right up here to make our lives a little bit easier. Yes, they are right there. Perfect. That is the final enemy we need. So I'm probably just going to hop straight into the fight here.
Ooh, shiny.
There we go. Hit him with a Black Fang. Follow up. There, gets rid of one of them. And then a barrage hits the other two. There we go. That is the other Shining Palms defeated. That is every Shining Palm in the game now. Well, one of every Shining Palm. They respawn infinitely. Here's another one of those tablet things. Like I said, there's a bunch, but I don't think they're in this game. I think they're for the Chapter 2. Right up here will be another chest we can grab with an Elixir of Strength, which is just a big circle. It'll lead us just right back down. And finally, the last chest we can get in this area is right over here. Off to... Well, I guess there's two chests. There's this one right over here.
Chest looks good.
With a Sepith, and the last thing I will show off is, of course, the cave, like always. Actually, we definitely don't want to do that with, well, I will give it a single try with Alba. Alba is just going to get defeated in here, though, if I don't, like, basically one-shot everything. So we'll give it our best shot, and then we will come back later if we don't beat it with Alba right here. It's always good to do it early because that's such a good advantage for, like, the rest of the chapter if you can defeat it. I just truly don't know if we're strong enough because Alba's here with us. I think our characters are just fine. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and grab this one, Water Sepith, and head on inside. And here's the final cave. Save. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, enemies. Let's go ahead, just hop in here. We just need to get one stagger. I think he's probably the easiest. Yep, there we go. Open with a full burst. And then a Black Fang. With another full burst. And then Estelle can barrage, hitting both the Croco Sharks. They're not pluses, so I don't think they can summon anymore. And then the last Dynadial probably can just be defeated with a... It won't full kill, but a Sever will do a ton. Follow up.
My turn.
And then Estelle. Someone's going to get defeated here with a insta-kill. Nope, never mind. Massive.
That went better than I thought.
In here, we got 2803 XP. I kind of want to do that one more time to hit level 40, but we don't need to. I want to, but we don't need to. Grab all this. It's basically just, I think it was 500 of every Sepith right there.
Watch for ranged
And
attacks.
so, we'll go ahead and run down here and grab the last explorable chest, I believe. Should be right here for us. There we go. Got an Athelos Bomb. Unfortunately, not enough for a reward. But yeah, that is all the chests here in the, I mean, not the whole game, but here in, like, the main Grancel region. So, with all that, we'll go ahead and head right up to Grancel proper, the city itself. It is quite a long run, but I feel like that's been most of the areas here. Let's go drop Alba off and get to work. We have a mission to do once we're here.
Look, it's the castle.
A breathtaking view.
Just wanted to see if there was any other ones. Yep, there's the castle. That is Liberl Castle or Grancel Castle. I don't know which one.
Wow, this city is huge. I came here with Dad once, but was it always this big?
It is the largest city in the kingdom. At the end of the main avenue is Grancel Castle, where Her Majesty lives. There's also the Cathedral of the Septian Church, the Grand Arena, and the embassies of various nations.
Huh, is that so? You know a lot about this place, Joshua. Have you been here before?
Yeah, though I was very young at the time.
Still, no matter how many times I visit, this city never fails to impress me. In terms of size, the imperial capital and the capital of the Republic are larger, but Grancel has a unique elegance and charm of its own that you simply can't find anywhere else.
I'm happy to hear that, especially from someone from another country. By the way, you got any plans, Professor? Do you have money for a place to stay?
I already have a place in mind. I plan to stay at the History Museum for a while.
Oh, I didn't know there was a place like that here.
It's a museum that displays ancient artifacts and artwork.
Indeed, I'll be staying there as a visiting scholar for a time. Please feel free to drop by if either of you would like.
Ugh, museums always feel kind of boring. You're not gonna make us study if we go, are you?
Haha, I'd be happy to give you an in-depth lecture if you'd like. I'm only kidding. Even just browsing the exhibits we have can be quite enjoyable. Well then, I'll be on my way.
Whew, that guy's as laid back as ever. If he's a visiting scholar, that's gotta mean he's a famous academic, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, let's head to the guild. We need to transfer. It'd be good to consult with them before we proceed with the professor's request.
Huh. Yeah. Now that I think about it, how are we supposed to meet with the queen? It's not like we can just walk up to the castle and get a meeting.
Here we are in Grancel. This place is huge, biggest city in the game. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing all of our shopping like usual. Right here at Nona's Crepe Shop, we can pick up a crepe, the gorgeous crepe. We're going to hold off on eating it because we're going to have a bunch to pick up here.
Hey,
Then
Joshua, see that sign with the fish?
we can go ahead and run up here. Well, I guess we can just walk into all these. This is the new Orbital store.
People will think we're country kids.
Just getting them as fast travel points while we run through here to make it a little bit easier. Right here is the arms and guards. It's basically the weapon store. Pick that one up. Right over here is Sunnybell Inn, which will have some more items. The mixed cocktail, refreshing pie, and a hearty bulbasa.
Got it. Come again.
And then we can go up here where we can find... yeah, they also have different blocks. So this is the north block up here. This is the south block. Again, in the original game, each block was its own little area. So if you wanted to fully explore, you had to go to a ton of different screens to get through everywhere. Go ahead and walk in here because this will be the inn. Or the hotel, rather. But basically the inn. Right up here is the Grancel Castle. I think it counts as a fast travel point, but it might not let us get too close. Nope. Well, they let me get real close. But can't fast travel there. Instead, we can head to the east side over here, where we can find the history museum that he was talking about. If it's not colored, there's no reason to go into it because it won't actually let you do anything if it's not a specific color on the map. We'll go ahead and grab... oh, this one's going to be below us, isn't it? Yes, it is. U Material Plus, and I believe that's it for this area. Go ahead and keep going towards the east, where we'll actually see things that might not make much sense to you, but this is the Erebonian Embassy. And over here is an item for us to pick up. Droplet of Strength. We actually saw this in a cutscene with Olivier right before this chapter started. Right over here is the arena. I think we can't go inside just yet, unfortunately. But that's the arena. Right down here is the Calvard Embassy. And in here is the, I believe, the biggest department store in the country. This is Edel Department Store with, again, a bunch of new items, such as over here. We can pick up the Liberl News Issue 8, which I believe is the only thing here at this store. And then down here has a bunch of new items, including the Dark Creepy Sheep cover. I think we can just go to accessories. If you wanted to get all the accessories, you can get stuff like the spheres. Key items is basically the same. I don't think there's any new accessories. There is not, except for the Dark Creepy Sheep cover. So once we have that, we can go ahead and exit this area. And then we'll continue over to the west block now. And over here, we can find another new item down here. Action 2. And then inside here is a coffee shop where we can purchase the concentrated espresso and artisan rice curry.
Come back anytime.
And then our final destination, I think. No, there is one more shop I missed over there in the west block. I thought I was missing something. Right over here is the Septian Church, the Gransel Cathedral. Let's head all the way back over to the east block. We can just fast travel over there, where we can pick up, it used to be the best item in the game. We'll see if it still is.
Are there any bargains?
Special ice cream. It's not as good as it used to be. So there used to be a rainbow ice cream. I think I've talked about this in my trails through Daybreak 2. There was a rainbow ice cream you could buy from here that would give you CP back. It would give you 100 CP back per consumption. You would basically buy 99 of these, and you could speedrun the rest of the game at this point. So yeah, that is also every single food item except for one in the game. There's one we're going to get from a chest later, so let's go ahead and, per usual, make sure we eat all the meals. We got the artisan rice curry and hearty bulbasa. And then we got the... Where is it? All the way down here, we get the concentrated espresso, gorgeous crepe, special ice cream, refreshing pie, and mixed cocktail. And of course, we're going to go ahead and make them because we should, keyword should, have everything we need. We might have to go buy stuff, but we have everything we need, I believe, to actually make all these recipes. So, oh, they all count as specialty recipes, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, this should be the rest of them, so... we'll need some monster seeds and monster powders there, but we can go ahead and try to make the bad one.
First time for everything.
We can go ahead and try to make the bad one here.
Got it. I'll make it right away.
Well, we made the good one. We can go ahead and try to make the bad one here.
There's a first time for everything.
Make the bad... Oh, nope, can't make the bad one there. We need the azalea fruit. Need some more azalea fruit and passion there. Try to make the bad one here.
I'll make it right away. Go.
Of course, you made the good one. Okay, and then let's try to make the specialty.
To me. I got it.
We can go ahead and try to make the specialty. Nope, still need some more, so let's go ahead and quickly save. Again, there's a few we'll still need to get, but I think we can head into... I believe this is technically like the only market here anyways, so we need to head in here to pick up some ingredients, who I believe... I believe this person sells them. Pick up some more onions. I'm just going to pick up a few of these, and then I'll come back once I've grabbed them.
I made up my mind.
All right, so I bought all those. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to continue cooking right now, so we can get the... I need something that we... Well, we can go ahead and make this one.
Got it. I'll make it right away.
Cool, concentrated espresso. I want to make the bad version of this, the gorgeous crepe. So let's make sure we save. Let's make the bad version, Joshua.
Yeah, this went well.
Nope. Joshua, come on. Don't be like Estelle. Actually, don't be like yourself, I guess.
All right, here you go. Happens.
There we go.
I guess.
Lightning crepe. The special ice cream. We can go ahead and try to make his
I'll
version.
make it right away. What do you think?
There we go. Brown sugar syrup parfait. We need some more monster bird eggs, but those come from the little bird egg head guys. Same with this one. Need more monster seeds for that. Monster tenders for that. Party Bulbasa we can make, though.
Sure, leave it to me. Sorry.
Here we go. We got the mysterious Bulbasa. Let's go ahead and save. Estelle, make the good one. Perfect. Hardy Bulbasa. And there we go. So all we need now is some more monster tenders, some more monster seeds, and some more bird eggs, which, again, I think if we check right now, yeah, we can get the bird eggs from him. We can get these seeds from Swamp Chupacabra, and monster tenders from the Hell Mars. We don't need to do it yet, but I did just want to point out that at this point you can make them all, as long as you picked up everything you needed to that I picked up earlier. So, 2 last stops for us to make. Let's go to the Weiss Arms.
Welcome. What do we
And we're going to
need?
pick up the best items we can for now.
Hi, guys.
Battle Staff for Estelle, Schneiders for Joshua, 2 shield coats,
I'll
1
take
for
this.
each of them, 2 composites, again, 1 for each of them,
It's decided.
just to get them their best equipment. We'll go ahead and trade in. The reason we bought everything first was because it is expensive to buy stuff at this point, so I wanted to make sure we did that first. And then here in the Orbital
They all look
Factory,
nice.
you can buy EP3s. You can buy the 3 versions of everything at this point. EP Cut 3, Cast 3, all that good stuff. And then we can customize our Battle Staff
I made up my mind.
and our Schneiders.
I made up my mind.
We're going to hold off on that. We don't want to use any more U Material Pluses. We'll grab the shield coat that both of them are using.
I made up my mind.
Composites, we can do at least one of them. We'll do Estelle. We're out of Monster Horns, unfortunately. That'll be fine. Could upgrade the Tiger Heart, but again, I'm holding off on U Material Pluses for a specific reason. It's because while we could just cash in some of the regular U Materials, you only get 1 per, so it's really not worth it right now. There is more weapons you can get in the game later, so later in this chapter, we just want to hold off because we do want to make sure we can use their next weapons. So, with that, that is all of the prep work we can do. Let's go ahead and head inside the Bracer Guild.
Good luck out there. Though knowing all of you, I'm sure you'll soar through with ease.
You got that right.
If I'm competing, you know I'm going to give him my all.
Exactly. There's no way we're gonna lose to the army.
Well then, I suppose it's time we head out.
Sorry to interrupt.
Wait a second. Estelle? Joshua? Is that you?
It's Karna from Ruan.
Oh, right. We met during that whole Sky Pirate debacle, huh? You're the new recruits who were with Shara, right?
It's been a while, Estelle and Joshua.
Haha, long time no see. Did you just arrive from Bose too? What brings all of you to the royal capital?
I can explain that to you. You all need to hurry or you'll be late.
You're right. Sorry, kids. Let's catch up later.
Well, we're off.
See you later, rookies.
Excuse us.
Whoa, seeing so many braces in one place is a kind of awe-inspiring. Yeah, they all seemed very skilled. They mentioned competing. Does that mean they're...
That's exactly right. They're heading off to compete in the royal tournament.
Oh, I see. Sorry. My name is Estelle Bright, currently with the Zeiss branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, also with Zeiss.
And I'm Elman, the branch officer in charge of the Gransel branch. I received word from Kilika, so I was expecting your arrival. Let's get your transfer paperwork taken care of, shall we?
Yes, of course.
There we go, all set. Welcome to the Gransel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking forward to meeting both of you. If I'm not mistaken, you're Cassius Bright's children, right?
Yeah, that's right. So you know our dad too, Elnon?
Yes, I've worked with Cassius many times. I hear he's been traveling for some time now. Is that right?
Yeah. We got a letter from him saying he'd be gone for a while, but he didn't exactly tell us where he was going. We've traveled from Roland to Zeiss, but we haven't found any traces of him.
In that case, I'd wager he's out of the country. Ugh, that's not good. The Army's counterterrorism measures have made it difficult for bracers to operate in the royal capital. I was hoping Cassius would have some insight into what's gotten into them, considering his background. Is something wrong?
Well, the thing is, we actually know a bit about this whole situation.
What?
We'll give you a full report, including what happened in the Zeiss. Estelle and Joshua explained what they learned at Leiston Fortress and the details of Professor Russell's request. Huh? Elnon, are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, my mind just went blank for a moment. The idea that Colonel Richard is basically controlling the Royal Army, and that the Intelligence Division is behind these terrorist incidents? It's also hard to believe.
But it's true, I swear. If you contact Kilika at the Zeiss branch, she'll confirm everything.
Oh no, I don't mean to imply that I have any doubts about what you told me. If anything, it feels as if pieces of a puzzle are finally falling into place. However, you should know, Colonel Richard is very popular here in the capital. I must admit, even I was quite fond of him before hearing all of this. But the general public, I doubt they could even imagine him being behind such a conspiracy.
So it's just as we thought. That's to be expected from the Intelligence Division. Their control over information is flawless.
Due to the Guild's impartial nature, we can't interfere with military affairs. Yet I don't see how we can just watch. For now, could you continue with Professor Russell's request as planned?
Of course, that was always our plan. The only issue is, do you know how we can get a meeting with the Queen?
Good question. Normally, a letter of introduction from the Guild would be enough.
Wait, really? Oh boy, that's a relief. Guess I was worried for nothing. Estelle, I don't think it'll be that easy. The Royal Guard are basically considered terrorists at this point. Do you understand what that means? Huh? You mean... It is a BB question? The answer is, the letter of introduction won't work. Yeah, it's a strong possibility. More importantly, it's likely that Grancel Castle, like Leiston Fortress, is under Colonel Richard's control. No way. Looks like meeting the Queen won't be so easy after all. If only sneaking into the castle was as simple as it was in Leiston Fortress. But I highly doubt the same trick is going to work twice. Well, sitting here stewing won't help. Why don't we just head to the castle? We might get some info out of the gate guards if we're lucky. I'm fine with that plan, but there's one thing you need to keep in mind. We should probably keep it to ourselves that we're trying to see the Queen. If Colonel Richard catches wind of what we're up to, there's a good chance he'll try to intervene. Good point.
Indeed. For now, don't mention this to the other bracers either. By the way, the castle is due north of here along the main avenue. Please be as discreet as possible while you gather information.
Got it. We'll report back if we find out anything. BP increased by 1. And if we want an optional scene real quick, we can go ahead and talk to Elnon again. Oh, by the way, Joshua, do you think Chloe's in the capital already? Now that you mention it, she did say she'd be here by the birthday festival. Maybe she's already here. Hey, Elnon. Has a girl named Chloe stopped by the guild today? She's about our age. We promised to meet up when we got to the capital. Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid nobody with that name has come by. Oh, I see. Now that I think about it, we never asked her where she planned to stay. She mentioned staying with a wealthy relative, but it'd be hard to find her without more to go on. If you've made plans with her, I'm sure she'll reach out eventually. If she stops by, I'll let you know right away. And so with that, we have made it here, the region of Grancel. There are no current requests available, and our next destination is to try to see the Queen in the castle. But that'll have to wait until the next episode. I will see you guys then.